everybody. Welcome to video 2 in the Art for Healing series. So this video is all about negative thoughts, and everybody has negative thoughts. We all kind of struggle with it from time to time. Negative thoughts are those automatic thoughts that kind of come up in your head when you're feeling stressed out or when you're feeling down on yourself or when things happen with other people. Often the negative thoughts that we have inside can be from messages that we heard growing up about ourselves that we've started to believe are true, and sometimes they're just voices that we kind of have ourselves or thoughts about ourselves. An example of this would be like, say there's like one fly in my house and it chooses to come right here. Anyway, where was I? Right, so if you have a situation, say at school, and you get in trouble with the teacher for doing something, and your kind of internal brain or internal voice says to you, you're no good, you'll never be any good, you're worthless, that sort of thing, those are your automatic negative thoughts. So like I said, everybody has them, and in this activity we're not really going to be looking at changing them or fixing them, but we are looking at getting to know them. So it's important after this video that you take care of yourselves, that you engage in some sort of coping skills that make you feel safe and happy. So for some of you that could be doing more art, for some of you that could be going for a walk, hanging out with friends, playing video games, whatever, because this can bring up some of that dark emotional stuff to the surface a little bit. So and as always, I'm here. If you need to talk to me, you can message me on Facebook, you can text me on the phone number that's in the video. Yeah, so to start, we will do meditation, of course. Like I said, we would do every time. This meditation is going to take a lot of visualizing, so it's a lot of imagining things in your mind, and I hope that you're able to do that along with me. So start by getting really comfortable in your chair. Kind of shift if you need to, put your feet flat on the floor if you can, put your hands in a comfortable position. And I like to close my eyes, like I said in the other video. I prefer that. You don't have to if you don't want to. You can just kind of soften your eyes, kind of look off in the distance if you want. But I find that it is nice to close your eyes. So if you want to give that a try, give that a try. And start with a couple of deep breaths. So get comfortable. Notice how your body is feeling right now. Take a deep breath in and out. Another deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. One more deep breath in, and allow your body to relax with this out breath. Continue to breathe slowly and deeply as you focus on relaxing your body with each out breath. Do a quick internal scan of your body and notice any areas that might be holding tension. Bring your attention to one of those areas. As you breathe, imagine the tension being carried out of your body like it's riding on a wave, and picture that part becoming more relaxed. With each breath, imagine that part becomes a little more relaxed. Take a deep breath in and out. Do this for each part that's holding tension in your body. Breathe in relaxation and calm. Breathe out tension. Continue to breathe in and out. In and out. Now I'd like you to imagine a place where you feel completely safe and calm. This might be a place that you have been before, or it could be imaginary. Whatever comes into your mind is right. really spend some time picturing it. What do you see around you? What's on the ground? What does it look like above you? Are there any smells or sounds coming to your mind in this place? Notice how you feel here. Calm, safe, at peace. Take a deep breath in and out. One more deep breath in and out. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and come back to the room. Okay, so we will get started on creating. And again, like I said in the last video, if you want to play your own music, feel free. Like I said, I am tied to the royalty-free streaming music, which isn't really my style, but you're kind of free to play whatever you want. So get out your art supplies, and the very first thing we're going to do is, I don't know if any of you did the first or the last activity just about gratitude. I did, and so I'll show you again. This is what my journal looks like. And then there's my gratitude page. So I'm actually starting on this, and I might, depending on how big I make this, I might actually use both pages to do a big kind of picture. But so what we're going to be doing, and I'll move the camera down in a minute so that you can see, but what we're going to be doing is we're going to be thinking about all of those negative thoughts, all the things that we think that are bad about ourselves, all of the things that we think in our darkest kind of times, in our darkest moments, the thoughts that pop into our head. What are they? And I want you to write them down on the paper. So whether you use one page or two, it doesn't matter, because we will be doing something else with it. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to be doing one or two. I kind of never know what I'm going to do until I start doing it. So, but that's kind of the point. It's therapeutic art just comes out of you. You don't really have to plan for it. You don't think about it too much. Just do. Okay, so I'm going to switch the camera view so that you can see. Okay, so you can use whatever you want to write your words on here, or your phrases, whatever comes up for you. I might use, I'm not sure, I was thinking maybe pencil crayons. Yeah, pencil crayons. Okay, so I'm going to use pencil crayons. And I'm going to choose colors that I actually kind of associate with negativity, and I would encourage you to do that too, actually. So for me, negative colors are kind of like, I don't know, like a dark red or dark grays, things like that. But it could be totally different for you. So choose whatever you're drawn to and start writing some of your negative thoughts. So if you're not already doing this with me, if you don't have your stuff out, get it out now. We're starting. Okay, so we are just gonna write down the things that we think in our head that are private, that we would never say to another human because they're so awful. So you'll see what I mean as I go. I'm gonna turn on some music, and I suggest you do the same. So I'm really trying to fill my page, and I know we've all got lots of negative thoughts about us. This doesn't mean that you're like depressed or broken. It just means that you've heard some things that formed an opinion of yourself, for better or worse, really. So I think that's probably good for me. It might take you longer. You might be done after a minute. Let me just pause the music there so you can hear me. So I'll show you the things that I've written. I don't know if it will show up the right way, or if those are backwards. They look backwards to me, but I'm not quite sure. Anyway, so I wrote things like, a thought that I have a lot of times in my head is like, who do you think you are? And it's kind of like, it's like my internal bully tries to put me back in my place, you know, whenever I get too big or too successful or feeling too good about myself, it's like, who do you think you are? That's one of mine. A lot of other words that I sometimes will feel are things like stupid, worthless, no good, useless, can't do anything right. So these are mine. Oh, fat. I don't actually really care about that one, but I've heard that one before. So these are negative thoughts that I have, or negative things that people have said about me, kind of all on a piece of paper. And so be aware of the feelings that come up when you're writing this stuff down. It can feel really heavy. It can feel really just kind of icky, because we're paying a lot of attention to this. So just know that that's normal to feel kind of just down and sluggish when you do this, but we're going to make something out of this that's beautiful. So the next step, once you have all of your words on your page, is to remember, in the meditation, we thought of a place where we feel calm and safe, a place where we feel at peace. So I want you to like remember that place, and we're going to actually put that place on top of all of these words. And I don't want to see any of these words through it, because there's none of this in my space that makes me feel good. So you can cover it with whatever you want. You can cover it with, you can make a collage. You can cover it with markers. You can cover it with the pastels if it'll cover, I'm not sure. You can try covering it with the watercolor paints. Anything you want. You can rip book pages out, slap them on, do whatever feels right for you. You're going to be creating that safe place for yourself from the meditation, the one that you visualized when we were doing it. So we're gonna put that on top of all of these words, because these words have no place there. And then in the future, when you want to remember what that place feels like, you will have this picture to look back on and remember, okay, that's a place where I feel calm. So that's what we're creating today. So we're gonna take that and cover it with something more beautiful. I'm kind of feeling collage, so I might do that again. And if you don't have magazines and stuff at home, let me know and I can drop some off to you, because I've got tons. But you can use anything. You can use magazines. You can rip pages out of your book and draw something else on it. You can use old books, flyers, newspapers. So if you're someone that didn't have like a real picture of a place come up during your meditation, maybe it was more like a sense or a feeling, you're going to be making art that represents that sense or that feeling. So if there were colors that came up, if there were images, but they weren't really coherent, you know what I mean? Like if they weren't really like, oh, a beach and a palm tree, that's okay, and it doesn't matter. What you're making is you're making art that makes you feel safe, calm, and something that kind of brings up that feeling for you. So don't worry if you didn't have like I said, like a beach and a palm tree come up for you. Whatever came up is fine. What comes up in your mind is the right thing for you. But the thing we're doing, the most important part is just you're creating that or some representation of that on this page. Okay, this is just making me hungry. god, look at this. It's like homemade ice cream. It's getting me off track. Okay, for real. Like, look at that. I think that's my happy place. Look at those. They're like banana pops with sprinkles and coconut and like chocolate chips and stuff on them. I should make those for you when we go back to school. Too much food in these ones. So when I'm doing collages, I'm flipping pretty quickly. I'm looking for stuff that grabs my attention and kind of evokes that feeling that I had when I was imagining my safe, calm place, and that feeling, what that feeling looks like, if that makes any sense. this song keep playing over and over again? I don't even know. It's kind of funny. Okay, so I have a bunch of images that I don't know if I'll use or not, but I've got a lot here. And I think I just had like the feeling that I thought it would feel good if I could like really cover these up really aggressively. So I'm gonna take my pastel, I'm gonna take black, and I'm gonna, and actually I think you should do this too. So no matter what you cover it with, probably do this. So cover each word in a really dark color and just really get rid of it. And with each one that you cross off, just think, no, I'm not that. I'm not that way. That's not who I am. I'm so much more. Oh, I'm crazy with the glue here. So I decided to do kind of like a composite of landscapes because mine is near water, mountains, trees. That was where my place was. But I couldn't really find a picture that worked, so I'm just piecing it together with different pictures that feel like that. Where was I going to put this? Okay, so mine is a collage of different kind of landscapes with water, forest, mountain, and then I found this picture in a magazine that said, "Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn," and that's kind of, I'm using that as a reminder to not care what other people think about me. And then this is like, remember how powerful your thoughts are. That's kind of how I'm taking it. I'll turn off the music. the brain and like the things that you think are really important, and they can make you feel different ways. So that was kind of, I found that and I thought it was cool. So that's a reminder of that as well. And then these are for relaxing, these chairs in the fire pit, to remind myself to relax and take time to be good to myself and participate in self-care. And now I think I'll probably just, I don't mind if it kind of hangs off the page rough. I like stuff that kind of hangs out. But I think I might put some words on this now, because I have some stickers, and you can cut out like words from magazines or whatever, like you can write them on. You can do like, you can cover this with another type of paper and then draw a whole scene on top if you wanted to. Like you could do whatever you want. It doesn't have to look like this. This is my own kind of representation of my happy, safe place. Okay, so I'm done. This is mine. And like always, show me what you've made, send me messages, send me texts, whatever, take photos so that I can see what you do, and we can talk about it. I hope you like this one. So this week's bonus activity is kind of like a journal page. So you would write about a difficult experience that you've had and that you've overcome. And then also something you've learned from that. So something that you learned about the world or something that you learned about yourself because of it.